welcome you all to the Music Sound Influence podcast. I'm your host, Alan Lewis, and for today, I'm going to be talking about the best EPs of 2021. So let's get into it. To start off my list, I'm going to be talking about Otis Kane's November Love Notes. On this EP, I liked how Otis Kane approached each of the songs. I like the guitar and feel of Worth It. I love the bass guitar and the drums on Only You revised. I love the drums, piano, and guitar on Perfect Lounge edit, which sounds like it could have been released in the 2000s neo soul scene. And I really enjoyed the simplicity of every word with the snaps and guitar with Kristen Simone. Overall, I enjoyed the EP and his vocals throughout. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is Mimi Cat, Where I Started. I really enjoyed this EP. I love the drums and bass on Where It Started. I like the island beat and guitar on Unusual. I really enjoyed the stripped back guitar nature of Days and Nights. I also like the drums and guitar on Latu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I also like how she vocally approached a lot of these songs. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is Vangessen's Homegrown. On this EP, Vangessen did a very good job when it came to the vocal arrangements and the production. I love the funky production of Come Over with the bass guitar and the wiry space synths in the background. I love the upbeat, funky production of Caught Up with the bass guitar and the electric guitar synths and the drums that come together. And I really like the thick bass guitar chords on Boothang with Devin Morrison. And I love Katrina's production on the track Dysfunctional with the constant drum beat and the spacey synths. And I really like the piano and guitar on Roses. Overall, I really enjoyed their EP as well. I really enjoyed Lauren Uruguay's Prelude EP. I loved her vocals and her production throughout the EP. I love the piano and synths and vocal harmonies on Colors. I like the guitar and drums on Falling. And I love the Latin feel of Don't Want to Say with the trumpets, piano keys, and drum beat. Overall, I really enjoyed this EP. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is Lucky Days, Table for Two. On this EP, I really enjoyed his vocals and the production choices that he did on this EP. When it comes to this EP, my favorites include the bass and guitar and drum driven How Much Can a Heart Take with Yeba. I enjoyed the piano, guitar, and drum beat on My Window with Mahalia. I love the island feel of Access Denied with Ari Lennox. I love the fast tempo futuristic production on Falling in Love with Joyce Rice, as mentioned in my best albums of 2021 video, which this song was featured on Joyce Rice's Overgrown album. Overall, I like this whole EP. I also want to talk about Alana Boris' Sunbeam EP. I really enjoyed her EP and how dreamy and floaty it was. I really liked the bass guitar and the vocals that she did on this EP when it came to the songs Between Us and Alone with You. And I really enjoyed the vocal production and just the feel of I Could Imagine. And so overall, like I said, it's an EP that I definitely recommend as well. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is Amorphous' Things Take Shape EP. Amorphous is a new producer on the rise. I'm very, very proud of him and what he has been able to achieve this year, and I wish him nothing but the best and continued success. I really enjoyed his EP, and I love how he mixed R&B, hip-hop, pop, and dance music together on this project. I love the production choices that he did throughout this EP. I love The Wave with Brandy. The beat reminds me a lot of Timbaland. Back Together featuring Kalani has this nice breezy summer feel to it. I love the instrumentation on The Vibe with Bree Runway. And I love how he approached the CeCe Peniston classic Finally with Kelly Rowland. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is JoJo's Try Not to Think About It EP. I really enjoyed her EP. I would say that this is JoJo's most personal project to date. I love how she took us into her world when it comes to the topics of mental health and anxiety that many people experience. I really enjoyed the vocal choices and the harmonies and the different vocal arrangements that she did throughout this entire EP. My favorite songs off this EP are Anxiety, Berlinda's Theme, BID, which stands for Bringing It Down, Fresh New Sheets, and the lead single Worse I Assume. The next EP that I'm going to be talking about is Gallant Neptune. I really enjoyed this EP. I think he did a very good job when it came to the vocals. I think he did a really, really good job when it came to the production. I love the early 2000s R&B comeback with the guitar. I love the dreamy feel of Chemical Romance with the guitar and the drums. And I love the piano ballad Dynamite with Brandy and her vocal arrangements and her vocal stacking that she does on this song. I love the vocals, synths, and guitar on Julie. And I really enjoy the laid back feel of Relapse with the guitar and synths. Overall, I really enjoyed this EP. Another EP that I enjoyed was Jones Blue Sunshine. I really enjoyed her vocal production and the different instrumentation throughout the entire EP. I love the guitar, bass, and drums on Around. I really enjoyed the drums and backing harmonies on Read My Mind. I love the 70s feel of Blue Sunshine with the bass guitar and drums. I love the neo soul funky feel of Yoga of Relationship with the bass, guitar, and the constant drum pattern. And I also like the production on Uniform with the drum beat, piano keys, and synths. And overall, like I said, I recommend this EP. Another EP that I really enjoyed this year was Katrinada's EP, Intimidated, from start to finish, because the EP is only 3 songs. I love Katrinada's production throughout the entire EP. I liked hers vocals on the track that she did with Katrinada on this EP. I love the synths that were in the background on the song, and I love the drum patterns. I really enjoy Be Careful as well with the thumping club beat with Thundercat, and I really enjoy Pay for Haiti with Much Hami, I think that's how you pronounce his name, with the piano and synths in the background. Overall, I enjoyed the EP from beginning to end. It's one of my favorite EPs of the year. I want to talk about India Shawn's Before We Go. I love this entire EP. It's one of my favorites of the year, and I liked this EP from start to finish. I love the production that she chose and the vocals throughout the entire EP. I love the guitar, drums, and vocals on Don't Play With My Heart. And I love the vocals and the guitar and the stuttering beat on Too Sweet with Unknown Mortal Orchestra. And I like the slow beat and guitar on Not Too Deep with Six Lack. I love the heavy drum beat and guitar on Superfine. And I love the dreamy feel of To Change My Mind with the drum beat and the guitar. I really enjoyed this EP as a whole, and this was definitely one of my favorites. And so those are all my EPs for my best EPs of 2021 list. Let me guys know what were your favorite EPs of 2021. And until then, I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace.